I dropped a cork in a bottle, and it's floating in there, and it just happened a couple of minutes ago. So I'm going to film this episode before that cork starts to be a problem, and I have to go filter it out of there. But regardless, happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and as usual, it's tradition with this channel, we're going to be talking about a wild turkey expression. In this case, it's not a wild turkey, it's Russell's Reserve, which is very similar. It's made by the same people. But what happens here, and I'm going to kind of give you a little broad view here. Jimmy Russell is the master distiller of master distillers.
We always tell everybody if they have a complaint with our product, send it back to us. We'll drink it ourselves.
Some people also call him the Buddha of bourbon, which is interesting. But that being said, it is his son, Eddie, who came up with this concept. And what he was doing is, back in 1998, he put together Russell's Reserve as a way to dedicate to his father on his 45th anniversary with wild turkey. So Jimmy Russell and Eddie both had their hands in this thing, of course, and you can see that there is a signature at the bottom. It's both Eddie and Jimmy. Jimmy gets top billing, of course. But all of this to produce a premium version of something I already like. Now, Russell's Reserve has a few different offerings. They have Rise, they have a 10-year bourbon, which is what this is. They also do some single barrels, and they have a 13-year-old. So we're going to be talking about the 10 today, but I am curious. If you have tried the 13, let me know what you think. Is it worth it? Sometimes a little bit older bourbon doesn't hold up as well. Now, I do have faith in Russell's Reserve and Wild Turkey, but I'd like to hear your opinion. So let me know. As far as Jimmy Russell goes, Jimmy has been with Wild Turkey for 60 years at this point. He is just a staple. He's a pillar in the whiskey community. And his son, Eddie, put this together. Now, that ended up evolving. It was originally 101 proof, and then they proofed it down to 90 proof back in 2005. I suspect that this was to make sure that they're not getting confused between the Wild Turkey 101 and the Russell's Reserve 101, essentially, is probably what they would have called it. And they kind of did the same thing with their regular Wild Turkey. It used to be called Wild Turkey 81. Now it's just Wild Turkey. I could talk at length about Wild Turkey, and I have multiple times. So if you want to check out some of those old videos, go check them out up there. Just be aware the quality might be suspect because it's a yearly thing I do. Let's go ahead into the nosing and the tasting because I am dying to get into this. This is one of those ones that smells from the table, and it just smells so good it's driving me crazy. So let's go ahead and have a nose. This is what bourbon smells like. It's just perfect, right? So it's every combination that you would expect. It's oak, it's vanilla, it's caramel, it's butterscotch, it is honey. In this one, it also has orange citrus and like maybe a little bit of maple. But what's cool is that all of these are just melded perfectly together, and it's not a hint of any of them. It's like a swell just hitting your nose. It is beautiful, beautiful whiskey. All right, let's go ahead and have a taste. Cheers. It's just so good. It's just so good. It has this wonderful taste. Like, it sits on your tongue, and instead of being just alcohol or really even just, I'm a bourbon, right? It just kind of cascades across your taste buds. And it's going to taste like vanilla. It's going to taste heavy caramel. Just like almost exclusively that for the first few seconds. Then it's going to peel away into that citrus of orange. It's going to have some caramel. I said caramel. It's going to have some vanilla to it as well. Let me have another sip. I was just enjoying it during the first sip rather than paying attention. It's something that you just have to do. Take sips and just enjoy it. Don't think about what it tastes like on your first sip. Some of the other things that you're getting here is a little bit of leather on the aftertaste. Maybe a little cigar. But yeah, that's a tough one. I wouldn't call it smoke though. It's almost like a tobacco kind of flavor. And that's very mild though. But where this is really just highlighted for me are those deeper oaky notes that really support the caramel and the butterscotch very, very well. Overall, this is amazing. You should go buy this. This is either a stock it or a buy it, like without a doubt. But here's the thing. I don't know what this costs. I bought it a little while ago. I'll put it up on the screen here. I think that, frankly, if you are interested in expanding yourself into bourbon and you haven't tried Russell's 10, you just should. Like, there is no excuse for it. if you're hunting bourbon bottles and you've never had Russell's 10, just go get it. I am very curious to hear what you all say about the 13, though. Just I'm a little wary about the 13 because there's been a few like 12-year-old bourbons that have come out in the last few years that haven't been fantastic, and I'm a little curious about the 13. So let me know. Anyway, this is a simple episode. This is very easy. I decided to be nice to myself because Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and I'm planning on putting this video out tomorrow. So here we go. Russell's Reserve, fantastic whiskey. I would love to do a single barrel pick of this. I don't know if anybody out there has an in, but let me know because it's hard to get an in with Wild Turkey to do single barrels, but I would love to do one. Speaking of which, go check out my single barrels, whiskeydickpicks.com. Other than that, I will see you all next week, and cheers.